Shout out Manscaped.
Yeah.
As always, you're not going to get a better shaving experience. The man, they must groom. The man, they must pattern up.
Oh, it's mad.
It's it's normal.
Freshly groomed.
No, it's normal.
You say, what man got? You know when you get the trim, it makes you want to do it. What,
Everything got clean.
everything. Man clean the car. Man did everything. Man clean the car. Man
Man
did
said man
everything.
clean the car. Nah, man stay on his
So
grind.
right now you're super streamlined right now.
Super streamlined.
Go.
Man stay shout out Manscaped. Man stay streamlined and good to go all times.
Use the code winners 20% discount. That's from us to you. Get yourself a Manscaped pack. You
Cutting
get
through the wind.
get the 4.0, get the aftershave, get it all. Use the code winners 20% discount. Manscaped.com. Use the code winners 20% discount when you use the code
Streamline
winners.
out here, you know.
Streamline. It changes the game. Change what the strop. Listen.
Summer's here.
I know you're gonna say. I knew you was gonna say changes up the ting, fam. Say it with
Alright.
chest. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't say a word. You
Don't
get
say
me?
a word.
Winners talking.
Life is good right now, like.
Slyly, man.
Yeah, come on,
Getting there.
big smile. Look at the smile. Yeah, come on, now, life is good.
Nah,
Be-
you, man.
be
Everyone's fucking with you, man, bro. I see everyone in this couch, broski.
Yeah.
Blessing.
It's a blessing, bro. We can only give thanks, innit?
Alhamdulillah.
That's why it's only right that you had to come and sit down as well, bro.
Come on, man.
Big you up for what you're doing. You're the youngest in charge right now, rookie of the year, and
literally,
that,
man.
bro.
Literally, still.
I see you
come on.
everywhere, bro. I see, man still doing unprovoked.
Yeah.
Big thing I go on. What's Posty paying you in crypto? Shout out Posty. Shout out Posty still.
Hey, my guy.
Posty. I know Posty's futuristic with it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Head
good.
of the curve.
I'll just tell him to buy me land back home, broski. You know?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, you can afford it. You can afford it.
No, no, man.
Yeah. Big up my guy. Big up Posty. Big up all of the team. So yeah, anyway, we're in. Winners Talking podcast. You want water, anything?
Yeah, let me get water, I
Get some
beg it.
water, get some
Yeah,
My God, then when they got the brand new cups as well, you know.
Yeah, come to you, my friend.
Gotta
Yeah,
keep
man.
everything on brand, bro.
I rate it, bro.
Oh, come on, bro. By the time,
Normally we have to the man
by the-
the maid
by
start
the-
up, pattern up. You know what I mean? But
by the time you're of age, bro, you'll have everything and more.
Inshallah.
Everything and more. I see it for you, bro. It's written. It's already written, bro. You just gotta keep stepping how you step.
Inshallah. That's the plan, bro. That's the plan. Well, is the mat calm the way it is, yeah?
Yeah. It's gonna pick you up. It's gonna
Oh,
pick
yeah?
you up
You
calm.
man got them ones.
Yeah. Relax,
Okay,
bro. Make
man.
yourself
Okay.
comfortable. Me,
Man
can't
used
say.
to having to do this to the mic.
my thing will catch me from air,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
You know that?
yeah. So back in the go toilet, still heavy. I hear you, I hear you.
Good. Me, can't say.
Nah, man's used to having to lips the mic and that.
Yeah, less of that.
yeah.
Still.
Nah.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do that over here.
Nah,
You're
come
good
on, man.
still.
It's winners talking, innit?
Winners Talking,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, man, let's
I'm
talk
talking
up
to
the
the
things,
winners.
man.
Glad to have you here. Anyway, as I was going to say, Winners Talking podcast. Myself, Pound Sterling, the Hustler, Big Dougie Doug, and special guest in the building today. You'd have heard us just starting off already with some light conversation. It's the youngest in charge. You've seen him everywhere. You can't really switch on the socials without seeing the guy's face. Billy the Goat.
Come on, man.
Come on,
Saying to
baby.
me, bro.
Nah, I'm here. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's all you know what it is. Man came here because I like the fact that you man give people the flowers, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, like my garden is kind of flowerless right now, so I thought, yeah, let me.
Yeah,
no,
we go and catch a man, a
chat-
bunch of roses.
Yeah,
and
trying to
that.
say it to the OGs, them man.
Yeah.
Are you saying no?
We're here, bro. We're here. Glad to have you here. See everything that you're doing. You're smashing it still.
I appreciate that.
You're doing real well, bro. Like, the work rate is up. You understand? Like, I'm a man that watches everything that just goes on. I might not comment on everything, but I'm watching in it, and your work rate's crazy. Like, you're everywhere. You're doing a lot of things. How you finding it so far, bro?
But I just take everything in my stride, bro. Obviously, like sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming, but because man enjoy what I do, and also man's choosing to do everything I'm doing is about choice, bro. I ain't got like
Best
a
way.
boss to tell me what say that again.
That's the best way,
Like,
bro.
I ain't got a boss telling me what to do. Like, man, just doing literally whatever I want to do. Like, I can just tell them, man, yeah, I want to do this. We'll just try and make it happen. If you want to say so, because of like a man's choosing to do what I do, it don't feel like man's like. Let's say I was working a 9 to 5, yeah. Like, obviously, if you work like a 12-hour shift, you'll come on and you feel like you just work a 12-hour shift. You get me?
Yeah.
When man's filming and that, I don't feel like I'm working that hard because I'm enjoying what I do. You get me? So I'm just taking it all in my stride, man. Literally.
Yeah, nice. Talk to me. You're from originally Ireland,
Yeah,
Dublin.
I was born in Ireland.
When did you leave Ireland?
When I was 12, 2015.
You're brother, you didn't even. That's not even that long ago, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm actually Irish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So where's the
Irish.
accent?
Bro, I'm just a real nigga, bro. I don't copy the way people talk around me, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about?
People tell me why.
But when you was in Ireland, you were talking already like this.
I swear.
You was being unique.
I swear.
Because you didn't want to talk like...
You weren't talking like the
I
Irish
just talk
studies.
how I talk.
He
bro.
didn't want to talk like everybody else, so he was doing his own
Literally.
thing.
Nah, because it threw me though. Because you know, one time I went Dublin, innit? Yeah, and I remember I see a couple of like. It's a mad one. I see a couple of them out there, yeah. And then when you butt them and you hear them start talking, yeah, it's like it's mad to look at the face and hear the voice. You get
Yeah,
what
nah,
I'm
it is
saying?
mad. It is mad. No, but no, don't get twisted. Them times there, obviously, it wasn't the same as how I talk now, innit? But even now, man, I live in Manchester,
And
man.
you still don't sound like you're from Manchester either.
what I'm saying.
You just decided you're making your own thing.
Literally.
Yeah, yeah.
I just stuck to my own thing. Bro. I said, fuck that. I'm not sounding like you, man, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm on, bro. You know what I'm on.
When you left Ireland, what was the transition like when you left Ireland and came to Manny first?
No, it wasn't. You know, it wasn't even that much of a difference like that. Like it was a thing where, because obviously, man, never really done high school in Ireland like that. I done a few months of high school before I left. So it was a thing where like man basically went from primary school in Ireland to high school in the UK. So like I felt like two separate lives basically.
Yeah.
But the reason I said it wasn't that much of a difference, because let's say I moved to London, bro, man would have felt the difference because of how like fast-paced London is and rent. But Manny's calm, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Especially I live on the outskirts of Manny as well, like Oldham.
Oldham,
So like,
I heard,
you know what I'm trying to say? It didn't really feel like man's moving to like a inner city. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, man. But nah, man, I like being a Manny though. Like me personally, I wouldn't want to leave. So
Yeah, that's good. That's good though. That's good. So what? So you Manny's you. You wouldn't want to leave. All what goes on.
like just the city just suits me. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like laid back myself anyway.
Yeah.
I like the fact that everyone just chill. You see, when in London, bro, it's just too intense, bro. Like everyone's just on their period 247, bro. Everywhere you go, everyone's like screw face. I'm trying to say, no one's like, no one wants to be there, bro.
Yeah, up north.
But when you go Manny, like, it's just calm, bro.
Are you Man City or Man U?
United, man, United.
Say less.
Like, obviously, it's kind of embarrassing to admit that right now, but man's a United fan.
Yeah, no. But you're right though. It's a different kind of. They're different up north.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're definitely different in Manny.
North is love, man.
Yeah, it's all love. It's mad love up north.
And even everyone like a creative from London, they always tell me when they call Manny, they get way more love like in Manny, Brom, whatever than London. Yeah, which is crazy to me. But obviously in Manny, I feel it's the other way around for me, you know, because I feel like I get obviously man do get a lot of love of Manny, but I feel like I get more love outside of Manny, you know, than in Manny. So
maybe that's just a thing. They say you get less love in your hometown than you do in other places anyway. So maybe it's just that. When did you start the content creating?
Like after like at the end of lockdown, innit? Like start of 2021, end of 2020. So like 2.5 years ago now.
How have you just taken over the world like this though, bro?
What's taking over the world? Not yet, man. Not yet.
I'm talking it into existence, bro.
Yeah, inshallah.
But, and you said not yet as well, so we're both on the same page. You didn't say no, you said not yet. So yeah, how have you taken over like this, bro? What happened?
I don't know, but I feel like it was just God in it. Like it was just God
God
pushed
is great.
Because you
God
know
is
what it is,
great.
yeah. Obviously, man, I don't want to say names, yeah. But I remember I heard one you hating on me the other day, yeah. In one. I'm not gonna say where it was in it because it's gonna give away what I'm talking about, innit? I heard one you hating on me, yeah. He's talking about Billythegoat. He's got this machine that's pushing him on all these platforms, right there. Like I'm some industry plan. I'm saying, bro, like that machine you're talking about, it's just God, bro. Like it's just God that's just like I don't know, like not trying to say.
I'm baffled who it is though. I'm baffled.
Now obviously no one will know who it is unless you know, because he probably don't even know what I heard what he said, innit?
But you're listening.
Yeah,
you're
man's tapped in.
Man's tapped in.
I'm trying to say.
Tapped in.
But my thing is like, I know from the outside looking in, people are looking at me kind of sideways thinking, bro, like how's this you getting? But I'll be honest, I ask myself the same
No, but
question
sometimes
every day.
it's just divine timing, bro.
Bro, I also say myself the same question every day. You see, when you say how'd I take over the world, I don't even know how I did it. But it's like, man just started off with like a dream, bro. And then eventually, step by step, things are coming into reality, bro. And they don't feel like real life, but man just taking it as it comes, bro.
Right, what was the first step you looked and said, yeah, this is the thing? What was it? Did you have a viral moment? What kicked it off?
What kicked it off? Obviously, it was like, you see me, yeah, like I kind of looked at things from like using what I have around me first and then building my way up. Like, so obviously, like, man there was no creatives around, man, number one. There was no one else from where I'm from I could use a reference point of how they got from here to there. I'm trying to say, there was no one even my age doing what I was doing. So I don't know, like, I just had to kind of create my own blueprint, yeah. So what I've done is, I started volunteering at some radio station in Manny called Pirate Radio, yeah. And then obviously through there, just working my way up, learning how things work, learning how to be a creative, whatever, yeah. And then that's when I ended up jumping on the M1 podcast, innit? Because obviously I've met them guys through working on Pirate Radio. I've jumped on there. And then when I jumped on M1, man just started going viral, bro, on TikTok. Like, man started going crazy viral. And then everything just kind of jump started from there. So I would say, like, M1 was kind of like the the foundation
They
of
said
man's story, innit?
that as a foundation of where it gets set from. Okay. And I saw a thing. You said that you used to. Did you say you was emailing? You was emailing like Graham Daily and all
Yeah,
them. Jerome Daily, all of
yeah.
them,
Where did you see it? Where did I even say that again?
Come on, bro. Like I do my research.
I don't
you know?
I can't remember where I said
Yeah,
that.
don't
I
worry
remember-
about
Don't
that.
play with Morpheus, you know.
Yeah,
see
yeah,
when
yeah. I'm on job.
Yeah,
I'm on
you
job.
see where I said that I volunteered at Pirate Radio? That's how I got there, because I didn't know anyone from there. I just emailed them. Like, I remember during lockdown, bro, I just sent emails to everyone, bro. Like, everyone in the industry. And you know what I saw funny? Because recently I looked back on the emails, and better people man emailed.
No.
Like they're now emailing me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
I'm trying to
come
say,
on.
man's even
That's
turning
how the
most of
world-
them-
that's how the
man's
world
turning
works.
most of them down now, and I'm trying to say to you, it's funny, but yeah, literally, man, I was just emailing bare people, and the only people that got back to me were Pirate Radio, and that's convenient because they were the only ones that were in money. So realistically, if anyone else replied, it would have been a myth anyway.
Right, well, let's take a moment for that, yeah. For your whoever it is that was talking, how's this you doing this and da da da. Brother, you set pace yourself because you started the ball rolling by emailing. Like brothers won't think to do them kind of things. Be proactive, like take it in your own hands and be like,
That's
you know
what I'm
what?
saying.
I'm emailing everyone, and if I get one, I'm emailing 100 people, and I might get no replies or I might
I
get
got
one reply.
and that one reply is what changed everything for me.
There you
I'm trying
go.
to say to you.
So
that's why it's my
take a
point.
leaf out of the book of Billy. Carry on, bro.
Yeah, nah, literally. And another thing that man always says, like, see, like, when you're in that position, when you're like looking for not looking for a handout, when you're looking for a way in, yeah, obviously you're gonna hear way more no's than you hear yeses, but then the tables always turn, in it. So when you reach a certain point, bro, you're gonna have to start saying more no's than yeses. You're gonna have to start telling people, no, I can't do that because they don't align with what I'm trying to do and I'm trying to say to you. So man's in that position now where man's getting so many, like, I don't know, people ask me to come on their podcast or so many like collab offers and these kind of things. And man just like have to proper like evaluate and like, is this right for what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to say. So that's how I never took it to heart when people were airing my emails and that, because I didn't have nothing to offer them. You know what I'm trying to say? It's all about business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, man.
Now look, you're all up on the table with Cheyenne and all of that. I see you.
Yeah,
Do you think Cheyenne was feeling you, bro? Do you think Cheyenne was feeling you?
Of course she was,
Talk
man.
it, say it, let it be known,
Nah,
bro.
she was, but at the same time, I was even there for that anyways, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to say,
I
if
know-
I wanted to, I could. The streets know, bro.
The streets
streets
know.
know. The Riz is real.
No,
Obviously, my thing is, I wasn't there for that. I was just there for content. I'm a
of course.
businessman.
But what you saying? But she secretly wanted.
Deep, bro, to this day, if I wanted to shower, I could, but I just said, let me leave that one to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Come on, it's
We
not.
got Shy, that's my brethren, though.
Yeah.
We got Shy,
No, big up Shy, that's
I
his-
friend zoned her. I friend zoned her.
Let it be known.
Yeah, let
Yeah, I
it be
friend
known,
zoned her.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if
come
bro,
on.
like, you man see the way she's looking at me on the show, bro. I'm the one that said, now it's just business only. You know them ones, don't get too excited. Get me? Facts.
I hear you still. I hear you. Man can relate to that and that still. That's
Document.
Cheyenne's a friend to the show as well.
Oh, yeah, she be on this
Yeah,
couch,
yeah,
innit?
she's a friend to the show.
Oh,
man.
wait, you remember where she sat?
Yeah.
What, this exact spot, yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly where she sat, bro. That's exactly where she sat. But yeah, man, you handled that and conducted yourself there on a mature level, bro. Like maturity beyond your years. Like, where does that come from? One thing with you, I know you're smart anyway, innit? Like, I know you're smart, but where does that come from? The way you conduct yourself a certain way. You got older brothers, move with older dudes.
Man's got older brother. Man, you see, when I was young, I used to follow my older brother everywhere.
Makes
Like,
a difference, Ale.
You couldn't see him without me. Like, I was with him everywhere.
How old?
He's 4 years older than me still.
Makes a difference though,
He's 4 years
bro.
older than me. So like, even when he's kicking on ball with his brethren, I would just be there. I think I would always be mad quiet. I'd always just be listening to what they were saying, always listening, to absorbing everything I'm trying to say to you, and like it would just be little thing that I'd pick up. You feel me? And another thing, I just feel like man just went through a lot from a young age, innit? So naturally, man just had to grow up. You get what I'm trying to say? Man just had to grow up.
Yeah, bro.
And you get me? Literally, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Man just had to grow up quicker, bro.
I feel you. And talk to me this Unprovoked show now. How did that come about now? Because I'm sure on the list of emails was GRM. And then
Hundo. Literally, that's why it's funny, bro. That's why it's funny.
That's
I
how the
remember
world
sending him an
turns,
email
bro.
to this email. That email got aired, but to this day that email got aired. But it's funny because like I remember GRM emailing me like, when did they email me? It's over a year ago now, bro. They emailed me like start of 2022, innit? And that was like early man's journey, bro. Like there's literally a year after man emailed them, bro. It's early in my journey. Obviously, man had done things like M1 was going viral and that, but I didn't do enough to the point where I thought GRM Daily would notice me. Actually, I like that's why it was a shock to me, bro. And even the way they emailed me, like they was trying to lie to me or something, bro. Like, cause bear man, I created a new email, like a business email, yeah. I didn't even put it in my bio or anything, so I don't know. To this day, I don't know how they got that email.
them man are tapped in.
You know, I don't know how they got that email, bro.
Them man
I don't
are
know what
tapped
kind
in,
of
bro.
Illuminati. I don't know who was sharing my email with them, bro. You're kind of matrix, kind of matrix meetings, bro. But obviously, they emailed me talking about, and they didn't even say anything, but they just said, "Oh, we're gonna have a meeting with you tomorrow, like Zoom meeting, innit?" I'm thinking, But obviously, I'm thinking, who's this? So I read the email and it said at grmdaily.com, innit? So I'm thinking, what's going on? And I'm trying to say, I was so confused, innit? So obviously, I replied saying, like, who's this and what's the meeting for? Then they've introduced themselves, like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm from GRM Daily. We're interested in your content, whatever. We want to do content with you, innit? And obviously, I'm gassed, innit? But one thing about me, I don't like getting too ahead of myself until it actually happens, innit?
Yeah.
And then, so obviously, we've done the meeting now. And they're basically essentially just saying to me, like, yo, we really fuck with you. Like, we're looking to do a lot more content. And then we just want you to kind of be the face of our content, innit? So let's just brainstorm ideas. And bare meetings back and forth, bare brainstorming. And obviously, man just came to them with that unprovoked idea, innit? Obviously, we developed it together, but the basis of the show was, like, man's idea, innit? Yeah. And the funny thing about that show, yeah, like, everyone, there's this youth in America called Funny Marco, innit? I don't know if you lot seen him, yeah?
Might have seen
And
him.
everyone thinks that that's who man got the inspiration from, but I never, at that point, I didn't even know who my man was, bro. I didn't know who he was till people commented his name on Unprovoked saying, yo, this is just like my man, you get me? That's when I knew who he was, but I man didn't even get inspiration from him. But there's some white youth in America, yeah, his name's like Caleb Presley, and he does interviews on, you know, Barstool Sports.
Yeah.
He does interviews on that channel, yeah, and he does like an interview thing, and that's where I got my inspiration from, innit? Like, he does like funny kind of interviews, but Unprovoked is very different to that show, but that was like what I built it upon, you know what I'm trying to say? That was like the blueprint. So then, yeah, man, I remember sending my man a link. Bernie, you know Bernie from GRM. I sent him a link to that video, and he just said, yeah, let's develop this, innit? So then Unprovoked was born, man. Literally took time though, man. Took bare long for it to release, but obviously you can't rush greatness.
Can't rush greatness.
You get me?
Can't rush and then man, I tapped in, bro.
Yeah,
that's
they are.
That's the platform. If you want to be on a platform for the culture, you're gonna need the GRMs, the link ups, them kind of guys.
Yeah, no,
and remember, them man were like you at a stage, you know. Them man, they didn't just. Them man went overnight. Them man were grinding, bro. Them man were proper outside video cameras, building their way up from nothing to something. You see?
Yeah. So they can always recognize. They can always recognize when they see someone.
They can recognize and relate. You are them. You understand?
Yeah, no, literally, and it's weird because only now that man's kind of being in and around people in the industry, that I'm realizing how tapped in everyone is, bro. Cause like you see, like before I was going to events and that, I would have never guessed half the people knew who I was. Like I remember going to the gala and most of the people knowing, man, like saying you are like your funny rare test. I was surprised that I could have never imagined people knew who I was. So it's like I don't know, like my only thing, like for up and coming content creators, you might feel like your thing ain't getting noticed, but people see it, especially if it's like on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, like everyone's got the same feed, everyone got the same FYP, like people see it, bro, trust me. They might not comment or like it, but they see it. And they might even share it to their brethren before they even leave a like on a post. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah, facts. Facts. You was on Piers Morgan.
Oh yeah.
The other day.
Yeah.
After the Mizzy thing.
But you know, it's big up Mizzy though, man. I don't know. I feel like the internet have got this perspective that me and him have got something like, nah, man. I ain't got an issue with my man still. I feel like obviously that character he plays is controversial, innit? But him, when I actually spoke to him after a conversation, I realized my man was actually just like calm, just trying to make it. Obviously, the way he chose to make it was wild. You get me? But me personally, him as a person, I ain't got an issue with him. But yeah, it's funny because when I done the interview with him, yeah, like I didn't think anything of it. I just posted the interview, whatever. Obviously, it was going viral on TikTok and that, but that's obvious because he's popping in it. Yeah. Then I don't know, man, just get a DM from some random account, bro, saying that we want to get you on the Piers Morgan Uncensored show to talk about Mizzy. And after you could even ask it, I wasn't even on it, bro, because I didn't want to make it seem like man's clout chasing off the youth's name or man's like rinsing the whole Mizzy. I didn't want to. You see, when something's mad popping, like I don't even like jumping on bandwagons like that anyway. You know what I'm trying to say? I'd rather stay away from it. You feel me? But obviously, because the opportunity just landed on my doorstep, I said, fuck it, I might as well take it. You get me? Yeah. So I was like literally like half an hour before I cancelled on them. I said, nah, I'm not doing it no more. Yeah. I just didn't want to do it. I'm trying to say, because you know, like how on TV, yeah, like they always try to make the man look bad, didn't it? They always try to make it look a certain way. Yeah. That's what man was skeptical of. But obviously, I don't know, man. When I cancelled on them last minute, they kept calling me saying, yo, like, we need you, like, the segment's about to start. I said, fuck it, man, send me the link in it. So I just joined. And the funny thing, I was Twitch streaming.
You look bad casual, like.
Yeah, because it's funny thing, like I was Twitch streaming while on TV, so my Twitch was watching.
That's good for you though.
Yeah, I know it was lit. It was bare funny because that's why I looked like I was just on my Twitch stream. I'm reading my chat while talking on TV again, trying to say, and then literally, and that's why you see that clip of me making that face. That's why like I didn't clock that I was on TV, because they didn't like count me down 3, 2, 1. Like man just joined the meeting and I was on TV. You know what I'm trying to say to you. But yeah, man. Yeah, the Piers Morgan, that's a good experience, and it turned out well as well. So, man's got other opportunities off the back of that as well. You get me?
Yeah, but bro, you conduct yourself a certain way, and you didn't throw Mizzy under the bus. You didn't.
Nah, I
you
didn't, I
throw him
didn't.
under the bus. You kept it official.
Yeah,
still.
yeah. Cause I knew they would try and make me do that.
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
what they
nah,
want.
man. Yeah.
That's what they want. Because what do you think of the way that his whole thing's being handled? What do you think about by the mainstream?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, like it goes both ways because they're giving him exactly what he wants, bro.
100.
But at the same time, he's giving them what they want.
Yeah.
People don't understand that they're desperate to make us look a certain way.
Yeah.
And
he's
they're
playing in.
using him as a scapegoat to look. This all of them are like this. And I'm trying to say that's why they're pushing him so much, bro. Like whenever we ever seen a youth from that demographic ever get this push. You know what I'm trying to say?
And he gives them the odd viral moment as well. That's
And I'm
the
trying to
thing. He
say,
gives
and
them
like-
the odd moment.
And the
for
thing
them
is,
to-
I know for a fact he's under depression is because of like he's the guy, he's getting attention because he's the guy, he's that and that. And I'm not trying to pop him down, but he needs to understand that they're literally using him to push agendas, bro. And that's why, like, if I was like around him, I can advise him. You've done Piers Morgan now, just focus on your own thing now, innit? Like, don't keep going back on there.
The same thing. I hit up a guy that's speaking to him on Saturday, and I said, brother, get in touch with that you and someone give him some guidance in it and some advice, manage him a piece because they're just using him. He's got the position that he wants now. Now he needs to control the narrative.
A lie.
But they're just steering him down some stupid path and using him as they're using him as some. This is what we think they're like. This is how they
thing,
act.
bro.
And he's not even like that. He's
lie.
not even like that. The best thing he could have done is that statement that he read out.
Yeah.
He might as well have read that, like the last thing he does for them people, and got up and walked off after. Because that statement was cold. Yeah, that's all.
That's what I'm saying. That's why if I was chatting to him, I would just tell him, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You can't get bigger than Piers Morgan, bro. You're not gonna do anything bigger than TV wise.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get an appearance bigger than Piers Morgan unless you're flipping go on Love Island or something.
Yeah.
You get me? So just build your own platform and focus on that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
do you
yeah.
think? Yeah. You're them kind of ages, innit? You must know youths that are like him. You must know man that are like.
Yeah, no,
Both sides of his character used to.
Hondo. And the thing is, man even said it. I remember saying it on stream, like, bro, like, I know for a fact, yeah, all the youths that went to Mizzy's school, they're probably looking at him now and they're not surprised. Like, I know for a fact he's probably always been like that. He's always just been a troublemaker, always just been a guy that's like, that will talk back to the teacher. And I'm trying to say, I can just tell he's just been like that, innit? And everyone had that youth in school that's just like, the teacher couldn't control him. He wouldn't want to do anything. Even when they ring his mom, he'd ring his mom himself and let him talk to them. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, he wouldn't even care about anything, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I can just tell he's always been like that. So me personally, yeah, when I look at him, I just feel like he's just a product of this generation we're in. I feel like he's just a product of like this era of social media, bro. He's everything just about like who can get the most attention, who can get everyone talking about them. I'm trying to say, and like me personally, that's one thing that I will say kind of made man like stand out a little bit from the rest of like of man generation, because like I never really was on. I don't even do like TikTok, and I'm not there's anything wrong with it, but like, I don't really do like most content creators my age. They're like on TikTok doing like the skits and like there's nothing wrong with that. That's all good, but like there's not many people that are just like in front of cameras just being themselves. There's not many of people my age anyway just being themselves in front of camera. You get me? I feel like that's what kind of like pushed my thing a bit further because I was one of the only ones.
Yeah. What were you like them age? What were you like in school? Because you're clever, right? You wanted to be a doctor at some stage.
Yeah. Now I was actually, I was smart in school, but like I did my friendship group. Like, man used to chill with the bad youths, but I was like the good youth in my group. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, those to the good youths, they probably looked at me a certain way, but me personally, I knew I wasn't a bad youth in it. But my only thing was because of the people I used to roll with and because of the friends I had, man, I got myself in certain situations, but I was always smart enough to know where the line was. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So like for example, when everyone's getting held back at break, I would never get held back because even though I was messing about, I still did the work. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So like, man's always had that balance. You feel me? Like, I had my fun, but I still got my good grades as well. I got what I needed from school as well. You get me? So
Was school easy for you?
yeah, you know.
That's them ones.
Yeah, because you know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah.
When it's easy for you, you can fuck around and still go in and do the
like,
work.
literally, but
Some
I
man
wa-
can't do that.
But I wasn't a guy that couldn't revise. Like you know that man that wouldn't revise and still get mad grades. I wasn't that guy. Like I would actually revise, but I feel like I don't know, like, because when you come to exams, it's just a memory test, bro. You get me? And that's all. That's all I say. If I remember this, bro, man's gonna get an A. And that's exactly what happened
That's
in
it.
my exam.
Yeah, for real. When
No,
you look
that's
at it like
exactly what
that,
happened in my exam.
when you look at it like that, it simplify it.
Man,
It's simply
remember,
that.
man,
Just
remember.
remember what you need to remember, and you'll pass
What
it.
was you man like in school, or was there like?
Secondary, I was kind of like you in secondary school, you know. Maybe not as clever, but I was clever, so I was fucking around all the time still.
Yeah.
But I passed my exams for the most part. Like I got my GCSE.
Oh, you had exams back then, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you trying to run them banter then?
No.
You trying to run them banter, you know? Man said you have
But
exams
what
back
type of
then,
exams
you
you
know.
saying though?
GCSEs.
GCSEs.
What's called GCSEs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was called O level or something like that.
I said
That's
O
O
level.
level. That's like my dad.
You can call
But
O
A
levels,
levels,
innit?
A levels.
No, there's A level. That's sixth form.
Nah, he said O levels. I think that's like what our parents. did,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I don't even know. I don't
Okay.
know.
Don't watch you straight face
Yeah,
banter.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Nah,
He's trying to
nah,
say-
I'm being
Man
serious.
told me that you before you got that Philip Schofield was one of the people that you emailed trying to get some work before you got your daily.
He was emailing me, bro. He was emailing me.
What did you get?
What?
Did you get the T-boy job?
Broski, I only make coffee, man.
All right, say less. You want some more water? Grab some more water, man.
Let me get some more water.
Yeah, but nah, I see what he tries to do. That's what he does, bro. He does the straight face.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're not
yeah.
sharp, he's gonna banter you and have you looking like a fool.
yeah,
About what's it called? O levels. You are funny. That work, man. No one doing no O levels.
Question.
O levels is like I remember my dad
Bro,
saying.
I don't
it was
even
O-levels.
remember. I didn't even know there was O level.
Where do you man used to do for PE though?
For PE?
What do you think man did for PE, bro?
Like jumping jacks.
Nah. Like,
Oh, man, them play basketball, yeah.
yeah, man.
Football.
Basketball, football, all of that.
Basketball,
Like
every.
side, yeah. Hard.
Right, what was you doing for?
No, same. I just didn't know, like. I just
You didn't know. You thought back in our day that.
Well, you want to play with them hard balls, don't you? Like, you know the brown ones with the strap.
I know.
The shoelace balls. The man-made ones.
Nah. We did our thing. We
It was
did our
normal.
thing.
Don't listen.
I
to
know,
him.
no.
Was you man ballers though?
Huh?
Doug still kicks ball. Doug plays for the
kick
SC
ball, yeah,
Dons.
yeah, still kick ball.
SC Dons.
But this new generation, these new
Nah, man,
generation, these new
But he
generation,
can't kick ball. I saw you
these lot
getting
don't
hit
do
with
no
the ball at
physical
Soccer AM.
activity.
Bro.
Why
Why
did the
don't
ball
do
hit
no
you like that on
physical
Soccer AM?
activity though, innit? It's all like we and that, innit?
I'm
Like,
a
and-
baller still.
What kind of what game?
I play football, bro.
You don't play football.
I play football, bro.
I saw that little clip I saw of you at Soccer AM. I know you don't play football.
Pretty the creps I was wearing though, bro.
What was you wearing?
I was wearing some shocks, bro. Like some.
Yeah, that was. You should have known better. See, that's how you know. If you kick ball, you would have went Soccer AM with the right foot attire. You know?
No, but I didn't know I was gonna be kicking ball. That they lied me. They actually lied me.
What
I didn't know I was
you,
gonna kick.
you went on
ball.
Soccer AM. What did you think you was going to be doing?
Every
What did you
guest
think
on
you was
Soccer
doing at
AM
Soccer AM?
kick ball.
No, because of like the way I got invited. Man, I never got invited through them. I got invited through a third party, innit? So I thought I was just coming to watch. Next thing you know, they're telling me, yo, we're gonna be shooting this and that.
No, but you're big out here though, man. So when you
come on.
turn up in places, they're gonna have to have you on.
Get me?
Banter. You got onto the people them, the blue tick thing, and you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You said the other day, like it's lost. What do you say? It's lost.
No, it's man. Cause like I'm not even meant to. I don't really care about social media like that. But
I'm
at
the
same
same,
time,
bro.
Now that man's in this world, bro. Like I said, fuck it. I used to want a blue tick. Like I used to always say, like, man, need a blue tick. I can't lie, cause like man's got to follow him. I ain't got a blue tick, so I just feel like I just follow her for no
But
reason.
you're saying the
bro.
£12 a month thing
But
now.
now it's just dead, man. Now it's like, cause you know, like I don't know, man.
You don't feel official.
You know the month, bro.
You know when Instagram gave you the blue tickle, you got it was something. It was like it was almost cementing you into something.
Lit-
You get what I mean? Nah, because man can just go and pay
You know,
for
like
it.
when you go to a festival and like you can buy a VIP pass. It don't really mean anything. Like, you just buy that.
yeah,
Man, I'm trying to say to you, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, that's how it feels, man. And the blue tick thing is dead, man.
Yeah, and I've seen them.
They
I've seen
ruined-
bare new blue ticks.
They're
Yeah,
ruining,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
ruining social media, man. I can't lie, they're ruining it. Especially Twitter. Twitter's in the mud now.
Yeah. You do Twitter.
And nah, man, I used to be heavy on Twitter. That's where you found me from, slightly. Bare people, even GR, when I was speaking to Bernie, he was telling me like he first like saw me and followed me through Twitter. I used to be heavy. Twitter and Clubhouse, those are the two apps I was heavy on. Heavy on still.
Yeah.
Is Clubhouse still going? Yeah, that's dead, man.
Clubhouse is still
I
going.
think Joe Black's on there, just in rooms with like 3 people and that. Joe Black's on there still. He told me the other day he stood on there. I said, "Wow, you're going straight."
I saw something the other day. Hey, man said just Joe Black and 3 other
The
people.
man that just there, bro.
You know, I really
No,
know.
man.
Acting. I'm moving on. Acting. I see you in Nina's movie.
Yeah, shout out to
Crop
Nina.
Circle 2. Shout out Nina, man. Album of the year and all of that. Crop Circle 2. That's my jet.
Yeah, it's hard.
Hard. I see you in there, man. You and him. You're his big son. He calls you in it.
Yeah.
I see him giving you a trim and all of that, taking
Yeah,
care of
yeah,
you, trying to make get you through to the next level and that. Put you in acting. How was the acting thing for you?
It was hard, man. It was hard. Now, you know what? Acting like, cause obviously with that role, I remember Nina just saying to me like, "Bro, just be yourself, innit?" And that's what made it easier for me. Cause up until that point, I was actually trying to act, and then he said, "Just be yourself." I said, "Fuck it, bro. Let me just be myself." But obviously, I don't know if you lot seen what I said on No Behavior about like, bare the scenes that man filmed didn't even end up going in because of I went Mecca, innit?
Yeah,
When I went Mecca, that clashed with some of the filming dates.
Right.
So obviously, because I missed bare filming dates, it's like it wouldn't have made
The
sense.
storyline wouldn't have. Yeah.
So they cut out bare. I filmed bare scene that didn't go in, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? But obviously, it was a
Next time,
heartbreak.
though, bro.
What?
Next time.
Yeah, it was heartbreak, but at the end of the day, obviously for a bigger reason. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, and you went to Mecca. Talk to me about the pilgrimage to Mecca, bro. Talk to
Took
me.
me. That was special. That's a special feeling. You know what it was? Yeah, it's like I don't know, man. Obviously, things always just moving bare quick for man, innit? So when I went to Mecca, that was the first time since I started this thing that I really like sat back and had time to reflect on like, how far I came and that, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, man, going to Mecca was eye-opening experience, man, because like number one, yeah, that was my first time leaving the country since lockdown, since I even started content. So I never even knew that people outside of this thing, outside of the UK knew who I was. I was getting bare love out there, like bare man following me around and that. And then number two is like it was humbling because of like when you go there, everyone's on the same level, bro. Like there's no like you see like clout.
No
And
blue
like,
ticks.
there's no clout. There's I'm trying to say it's just real
Yeah,
life, bro. Like
real
even, man
life,
even came
bro.
on socials when I went there, bro.
No, but that's what I mean. I'm saying in the real world, the equivalent of blue tick.
I'm trying to
You
say like
understand what I'm
there's
saying?
no
Like, it's
obviously
not
apart
about
from like
none
the
of
royal
that.
family and that they treat them and they're like you get me, but everyone there just on the same level, but like
Yeah.
everyone's just like especially when you're circling it's called the Kaaba, innit? The you know the black
yeah,
box.
yeah.
When you're circling that, bro, the way people are pushing people out of the way, trying to get as close to the stone as possible, like you realize that, right, like sometimes you might feel like, right, is it really that deep? Then you think that it actually is that deep because some people might, I don't know, they might have like their mum might be battling cancer or they've got
Telling
a
you.
serious thing they're going through. And you know, it's like, we always feel like our problems are the big problems in the world. But what you see when you actually step out and you see like what other people are going through, bro. Like, I remember, do you know how many times I see people walking around with one leg, bro?
Brother,
Casually.
bro, I
Casually.
say something, yeah. On my way here today, I saw someone walking with one leg. And I've said this in there before, and it's something I always look at, yeah. There was a time in my life I was coming from somewhere, something was going on, and I see a guy walking. He had two prosthetic legs, rucksack on his back, t-shirt and shorts. And I remember looking at him. I've said it before, and I looked at him and I was like, how can I complain about some simple things, bro, when you see that a man's had a big smile on his face as well, bro.
No, but he was walking though,
Mm.
brother. This guy with one leg. I want to see this guy's on his hands like this, bro. I'm telling you, like, just bopping around. No one's even paying no mind to him, bro. Like, because obviously you see in Mecca, yeah, when it's prayer time, bro, no matter where you are in Mecca, you can't get anywhere in this prayer time. Everyone just stops what they're doing and prays, bro. No matter where they are, bro. So like trying to get around was crazy. And I remember I just seeing this guy on one leg hopping around, and no one's even like moving out of the way. They're just treating him like a normal civilian. I was like, right, like Mecca is like is a mad place, but obviously. But Medina is another city in Saudi Arabia, and it's part of the pilgrimage as well because of basically the story behind it is the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he got kicked out of Mecca, when he got exiled out of Mecca, he ended up migrating to Medina, innit? So obviously in Islam, that's like a very holy city. It's got like very blessings when you go there. I remember going to Medina, bro. I did not want to leave there. I just did not want to leave there. The feeling, there's just a feeling in the air in Medina, bro. Such a peaceful, beautiful feeling. But next time I go Saudi, man's doing more nights in Medina than Mecca still. So Mecca's good, but it's mad crowdy, mad noisy. But Medina is just peaceful, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
So yeah.
How long have you been Muslim for? For your
I
family?
was born.
You was
Both
so
parents are
your-
Muslim.
both
Their
parents are
parents are
Muslim.
Muslim. Like, yeah, man. Because obviously Nigeria, I don't know, like, Nigeria's like, I wouldn't say it's a Muslim country, but bro, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
50-50.
Yeah.
Like, bare Muslims in Nigeria. Like,
Yeah.
even when you go Ireland, bro, like, bare Nigerian Muslims and that, bro. Like, we're everywhere
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. Have
Yeah.
you been to Nigeria?
Yeah, I'm going in December again. I'm excited for that, but I ain't been since 2012, imagine.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes though, bro. But you're looking forward to going, yeah?
Yeah, I was meant to go a while ago. Obviously, lockdown and everything, they locked it off, man. But I need to go back, though, man. I miss it.
But I can only tell you how lit you are in Nigeria right now, bro.
Bro, I can't wait to go.
Bro, then come on.
I can't wait to go there. Stuff. I need to tap in with all the content creators there as well. Still.
Yeah, you have to, bro.
What's the
You have
response
to.
like over there? Like, you know, like do you get a lot of like?
Yeah, I do. You know what it is? Especially like I don't know, because obviously like you see me, man's very open about who I am in my content. Like, I always talk about where I'm from, and I always talk about like I'm trying to say to you. So that's why, like, for example, the Muslim community, I get a lot of love from them because I always talk about my faith. And like Nigerian Twitter, man's always going viral on Nigerian Twitter. Like, for example, the clips of grilling, bro, they were getting millions of views on Twitter, bro. All on Nigerian Twitter though, not no one from the UK, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? Because obviously, I don't know. It's like over there, yeah. Anytime someone over here mentions there, it's like a big deal for them. You get what I'm trying to say?
Why did you say to Cheyenne that she lost a man to a Jamaican? Did you lose a girl to a Jamaican guy?
Cause that's how it goes sometimes, but sometimes the other way around though. So you get me?
Yeah, definitely.
You get me, man.
You can
Yeah,
go eat.
Tables are always turning, man. Always turning.
Tables turn.
Never stop turning, bro.
Never stop. But did you lose a girl to Jamaica?
Nah, never. I've never even lost a girl.
You never even lost a girl. You got it like that.
Obviously, girls will lose me.
All right, let it be known.
Say no.
Let it be
Nah,
known.
I'm lying.
What's the ratio saying
lying,
right
lying.
now?
I've lost enough girls still. I can't lie.
What's the ratio? Nah, but they want you back now. Trust me, they want you back now. What's the ratio saying right now? Gal, big enough gal. Come on.
Allegedly, man.
Yeah, the DMs is just going off right now.
Slyly, man. Slyly. You know what it is? I don't know if you've seen that show that done. You know, Locked In, that foot silent thing. That,
I saw.
When I came off there, bro, my DMs were on steroids, bro. It was a mad thing, bro. You see, I don't get sucked into all of that.
You
too
can't,
much,
bro. Stay focused.
Literally, bro.
Stay focused,
Literally.
bro. Trust
You know,
me.
even if I really wanted to, I couldn't because man's too busy. I'm actually too busy to even like. I'm trying to say like, I'll come London and I might know someone I want to meet up with in London, but I wouldn't have time because I'm just filming all day. I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
literally.
Stay focused, bro. Eyes on the prize.
Literally,
Sometimes it's distractions. You're next up. Your thing's flowing. What do you plan? What do you want to get out of this? How far are you looking to take it to, bro?
Bro, to the moon and back, broski. To the moon and back. Well, obviously, man, got plans of like targets and goals like beyond what I'm doing now. But obviously, in terms of like short-term goals, obviously, man, just trying to grow what I'm doing now. Obviously, like I'm happy with like the platform I've set up. Like especially my Twitch, I'm happy
Set
with how
up.
that's going.
There you go. There's a
Yeah, I
little
heard
bit.
that
Set
as well,
up.
the
It
accent.
slipped out
Set
there,
up.
bro. You dropped it.
Yeah.
I know this. You talks man shit. He talks.
I'm
Yeah, I know the language is mad.
I'm never trying to hide. I'm never trying to hide it, bro. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it doesn't. But it's hibernated. It's hibernating, bro.
Yeah.
Know
It's
them,
there
man.
though. It's there.
I know, it's not even the accent. I know his language is mad. You know?
But bro, listen, when he goes back to Eds, he talks totally different.
Nah,
bro.
that's what everyone thinks.
Hey,
That's
just come up from Winners Tour in the
Yeah, it's not even
that with them
this
lads,
again.
you know.
Yeah. What you's doing? What you's doing?
Nah, kid, though.
Bro, sometimes it pops out. Sometimes it pops out when it wants to, man. Sometimes it stays hidden, man. I don't know. It's up to him, innit? He's got his own brain, man. My accent's got his own brain, bro. You know them ones. But what was I saying again? Yeah, I'm happy with the platforms I got, like my Twitch, the Unprovoked, the M1 podcast. But it's about growing them, innit?
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
they all got mad potential.
Every one of them, bro.
Yeah, but it's all about just making sure that they reach the potential they got. Because, like, man can set up 5 more platforms, 5 more shows, but, like, man's actually got... And man rather have one that does the mad thing than 3, 4 that just reach a certain level and fall off. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So, man just trying to make sure that they all kind of reach where they need to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sick, man.
No,
Literally.
I hear you, bro. Twitch, you just said. You was on Twitch the other... Might have been yesterday.
Every
With
day,
Donny
bro.
from jail.
Oh, PS. Free PS, man.
Big him up. What, PS, yeah? Oh, definitely free up. From his name's PS as well, like me. Yeah, free PS, man.
Yeah, PS, man.
Free
PS,
PS every time. Large up PS.
Free him.
Is that one of your guys?
No, not my guy. He's I'm just a fan of his music, and obviously
yeah.
he fucks with my content as well.
Yeah.
So he was on that thing of when he comes out, let's do a podcast or whatever. I said, bro, fuck that, bro. Like, I can make it happen, whatever. But that's one thing about me with the Twitch thing. Man, I'm just trying to do, like, just give the streets whatever they want, like, however they get it. I'm trying to say. So I said, fuck it, bro. If there's a way man can do it with you in jail, then let's do it. You feel me? So man just found a way to do it, and I'm trying to do more of them. You know, not to glorify the jail thing, but obviously, man, don't want them man inside to feel like too left out. So man's trying to find ways to like
bridge
actually
the gap.
I'm
Bridge
trying
the
to
gap
say
a little
relevant.
bit.
I'm
Keep
trying
the
to
man
say-
relevant.
I'm
Give
trying
them.
to have
Yeah.
conversations with them and how
Well,
to keep
give
them.
man them hope. Give them.
I'm
Show
trying to
them
say,
that
so man
things can
trying-
go on. Things can go on differently as well.
And the thing, I know for a fact, yeah, not even to draw anyone out, but I just know for a fact we're gonna see so many man copy that as well. I know for a fact, but it's not a big deal if you do it. I want more people to do it, but I just know when I start doing it, man's gonna see so many people having like conversations on cameras with people in jail and that. But again, I just want people to know where it kind of came from.
They heard it here first.
You
You
get
know what I'm
what
saying?
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get me? But there's nothing wrong with man. If you don't want to do it, do it. But there's nothing wrong with it. I don't care.
But just know that who the
Yeah,
originator.
just know BTG.
Yeah.
You get me?
Who the originator was. Bill Foden.
The big man thing.
Yeah. Bill Foden dropped it first. I get
lie?
it. I get it. So you're gonna do more of that.
Yeah. Obviously, I can't force it.
Yeah, but if
Yeah, that's the
opportunity
plan. That's the
presents
plan.
itself,
Like, that's the
we're
plan,
gonna
bro.
keep it
That's
moving.
definitely the
What
plan.
you twitching every day?
Yeah, every day that I can, innit? Obviously, I'm doing Twitching tonight. I'm doing a stream with NSG. I'm doing a stream with them, man. So yeah, every night I can Twitch. I'm literally. That's
Well, how does it feel though? Like you're plugged into everybody. Like you're tapped in it. Like everybody. I see you with M Honcho. You saying NSG tonight. Whoever.
Yeah.
Like
Nah, it's mad because you know I never even look at it that way. But it's like sometimes I think about it, like all the artists. I'll be looking through my playlist, all the artists I'm listening to. If I wanted to shout them, I actually could. And that's actually a
they'll
mad.
replay.
What?
And they'll replay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But me personally, I don't know. Like, I like to keep that element of being a fan. You see, when you get too stuck into the industry, you try to play that industry role. Like, it just becomes boring, bro. Like, you go to every party, you go to everything. it just becomes boring, bro. Like I like to. That's why I'm happy that I'm not even in London, bro. Cause like I can just be in my own bubble and just be like a fan of and appreciate from the outside. You know what I'm trying to say to you? I don't want to get too sucked into that world of just being around all the rappers. Like unless man's working, unless man doing a stream with them or an interview, that's different. But just being around man just for no reason, like I'm not really on with that, bro. That's like groupie shit.
Nah, you don't need to be doing all
That's
that.
groupie shit, bro.
What's the best unprovoked you've done?
Oh, you know what it is? I was on the phone to Poet the other day, and he says the chip one is his favorite. But he's saying it's his favorite because it's the one that got challenged the most, innit? You get what I'm trying to say? But me personally, I'll say Back Row G, innit?
Shout out Back Row.
That's my personal favorite one, because of it, I don't know. I just feel like in terms of what Unprovoked is supposed to be, that's exactly what that episode was. I feel like the fan favorite, obviously Chip is definitely the highest performing, but the fan favorite is Chip and then V9 as well. V9, our Tiny Boost. That one went. That was the first one in it. You can never really beat the original. You get me?
Yeah.
The Tiny Beast one was hard as well. Still, but
Yeah.
I feel like I don't feel like we've missed so far with the episode. Obviously, we're not mad consistent, but when we drop,
How often you dropping them now? That's not you.
it just comes out. It's never up to me, bro. But it just comes out whenever, bro. Like it's like fucking constipation,
With
bro.
the
It
chip
comes out
one that
whenever.
just dropped, that,
Hold on, ones, bro.
with the chip one that just dropped, showing how popular it is, it might want to do more.
Yeah, nah, literally, that's the plan. So that's the plan. Bro.
It's only gonna get bigger. That's only gonna
That's
get
the
bigger.
plan, anyways. But you get me.
Who was you watching coming up? Who was you watching? Comedian, like social media
No, what's so funny?
personality.
You know, like you see someone like
Lippy.
me, yeah. Obviously, because man's reached a certain level, like I don't know, like people might think a certain, but you see, like man's so tapped in. Like I grew up watching everyone on his internet. Like when I tell you, man's a YouTube baby. I grew up watching everyone, like even SC Dons, bro. Like man binge watch that. Like I used to watch that every episode, bro. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? like everyone on every like podcast you can think of, YouTuber. In terms of like my standouts that really inspired me, obviously Lippy.
Shout out Lippy.
Lippy's definitely one that really inspired me. Obviously Poet, like HC podcast, Poet and Chucky, Free Shots, Filthy Fellas. That's probably like the standout one and like my favorite, Filthy Fellas. Obviously Specs Gonzalez, all of them, man. Who else would I say? Obviously I don't want to leave anyone out, but I'm just going out of the
There's
standout
too many,
people.
bro.
I'm
Go
trying
on.
to say to you, but man literally watch everyone. There's probably people that don't even think I know who they are, but I know who they are. I'm trying to say, like I watch everyone, bro. You get me? Maybe not anymore, but I used to watch everyone. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see chopping up with HP. You and him have some good.
Yeah.
and all.
HP shows my love. That's another thing. Like obviously that whole like older generation, they kind of a lot of them have kind of recognized me as like the next one up. Even though I don't even like saying it, but that's what they say to me. Like that's what I'm saying.
Definitely rookie. You're definitely here. You're definitely present, bro. No one else seen.
And it's mad because even at the gala when we was there, we see at the gala like out of
My ripped jeans and Air Force.
yeah, you was killing
No,
me
when
still
we're
with the
gonna
play.
do-
But hey, but you know what's mad though?
Next
That
year,
you could
next
actually, the thing is, he could actually get away. He could do whatever you want.
I
Man
got
thought you was in character.
Yeah.
No.
But what the point I was making is that there was no one really from your, like, you see, in terms of your age group, you're the only one. Like, when you really checked it in it, like at the gala, like, everyone, like, you were saying, like, right, man's a younger, but when you really look around the room, it's just you.
Yeah, nah,
And that's why I think that it's blessed that everyone kind of looks out for you like that,
Yeah, nah,
because
definitely.
you are just the only one in your own circle, in your own dimension, doing your thing. Do you get? And it's a dope, for you, it's a dope time to bust because, like, you might get the Lax and Mizzy and some others pop up that are your age group and that and come through, but you're the first to do it. Do you get what I mean?
And I therefore, but you know, it's most times it's a bit about being the best rather than being the first, isn't it? You get what I'm trying to say? But my only thing was, you see, when I like before I started this thing, yeah, I looked at like my age like a USP, like what's gonna make man stand out, because like I understood there was a massive gap in the market for like a voice for man's generation. I'm trying to say because that. How can there be no one in these spaces that's speaking for us? I'm trying to say like everyone's my dad's age, bro. Like how can no one be? I'm trying to say to you, bro. Like how can there be no one speaking for us? So like I kind of put that upon myself. Not to say that I am, but I kind of put that upon myself to like be at least the closer thing that we have
But
to.
you do it well though, bro.
Yeah.
My
You do
generation.
it well.
Yeah.
You speak well. You
I try, man.
carry
I
it
try.
well.
No,
You
thank you. I appreciate
do
it.
it well. Still,
That's right.
you run your banter as well at the same time. When we had Lippy on the other week, he was talking about the youths. Them, that's gonna be your age group, that he's talking about and saying like, yeah, like they don't want to hear nothing and this, that, and the third. And someone,
Yeah.
you saw, yeah, you can relate. Now, someone said, ask. It was in one of the comments. Someone said, yeah, it's all good you lot talking about, it, but you need to ask someone you lot's age. You're here now, innit? Like, when you look around you innit, and see what's going on for the man, look at you grinning already. What do you see from them, from your age?
Treacherous outside, man. It's treacherous. But you know what it is, though? Man, I need to understand, bro. Like, you see, man's generation, bro, we're so desensitized to things, bro. Like, we're in this era where everything is documented. Like, we grew up, having access to anything we want, bro. Like, anything that I want to see, only a few clicks away on the internet, bro. So, like, that has fucked up man's generation, bro. Fucked up. So even niggas that are on the streets, bro, they feel like anything they do has to be documented, bro. And I'm trying to say to you, it's the same way, like, man feel like anytime they catch a pagan, they've got to film it and post it on Red Tete. I'm trying to say to you, like it's actually fucked up, like, the accessibility and the desensitization. That's what fucked up man's generation. But another thing I would say, like, I feel like now, even though there's so much to live for, it's a weird one because, like, I feel like the value of life is the lowest it's ever been, bro. Like, right now, man's generation have no value of life, bro. Like, they don't even care about anything, bro. And that's why, me personally, that's one thing I can't relate to about most men my age. That's one thing I can't relate to about my generation. Because me personally, bro, I value my life. You get what I'm trying to say? Because I only have one, bro. I value my life. You feel me? Like, if you told me I could only get one refill of that water, bro, it wouldn't be finished by now. I'll tell you know what I'm trying to say to you? I take sip by sip, bro. But because I know I can get bears, that's why I'm drinking it. I'm trying to say. But man's only got one life, bro. So man's taking care of it. I'm trying to say. But it's like most man my age, not most man actually, let me not lie, it's not most man, but it is like a group of like man's generation, but people I like it's the majority. Like, they push them to the forefront, but then people like me that are just like normal youths, kind of like, not that we get overshadowed, but it's kind of like, I don't know, people don't really, we don't fit the narrative. That's why we don't fit the narrative they're trying to push about my age group. And that's one thing that I'll say, like, people would rather, like not even to diss him or anything, people would rather give attention to someone like Mizzy, for example, because he fits the narrative that they're trying to push for my generation. You know what I'm trying to say? But obviously, like, I get it though. I do get it still, because it's all about shock factor nowadays, man. If you can get people talking, bro, however you get them talking, then it's a win in some people's eyes. Not for me, but in some people's eyes, that's a win.
All right, who are you lot listening to? Who are you listening to? Your age? You listening to the old heads? You calling the OGs? You listening to the internet? Who are you listening to for advice? Like,
for advice?
Yeah. Say, would you listen to, like, say, like, the elders are talking and saying, listen, da da da. Are you listening? Not just you, because you strike me as someone that's gonna listen to everything. You're gonna take something from people, but just people your age group. Are they listening, or are they just like, what the fuck is this fella gonna tell me?
People, listen. You know what it is? I feel like my generation, we look before we hear.
So if you're looking bruck and you're trying to give,
we listen with our eyes, bro. When I say we, I'm not really saying, bro, they listen with our eyes, bro. So if man watch a podcast, and niggas are sat there, the camera lenses are cloudy, the stains on the wall, man are wearing Lonsdale, oversized.
Cupboard.
Like, man, even if you're speaking the truth, bro, niggas will be like, what the fuck's man talking about, bro? You see if you're like King Von, Lil Durk, you got the big old blockchain, you got 500 racks and cash in front of you. You see that Lil Durk interview on Jillian Wallow? I'll be honest, I watched it. My man didn't even say that much, bro. Not that I'm hating, but he didn't say. Man was acting like he was talking the realness, bro. If we're being honest, it's just because there had $1 million in front of him. He had bare goons in the back. They were all, it just looked lit, bro. It looked lit. When you listen to him, my man's not even saying anything, bro. But it just looked lit, and that's how it operates. Now, it's all materialism, bro. It's all about image, bro. It's all about image, bro. Like, how you make things look rather than what you're actually saying. You get me? So literally, bro, that's what it is. Like, people look with their eyes now. I mean, people listen with their eyes now.
Yeah. No, fully. That's a good breakdown of it as well, there, you know.
Bro,
That's the truth.
That was a sick breakdown.
That's the truth.
Maybe thinking you might have to start with the bus down and bring
big man thing.
That's what I'm saying. What man's got jewelry on every episode. Put on all these
Why you think I wear the blazer, man? They gotta know I'm classy with it, man.
Yeah. That's why.
That's true, you know.
It's the
Man,
True,
thing.
yeah, you say you slap on the blazer so people know.
The
that.
blazer and the trackies, man. Show them the drip, man. The full spill.
Yeah, come on. Spill the spill. You get it. But all right. So you're taking over that. You're taking over this. More acting.
If it comes, innit? Like, if it comes, it's not. You know what it is, yeah. Like, I talk to a lot of like other content creators, and they always tell me like, yeah, my goal to get into acting. Me personally,
Don't have to.
Me personally, it's not. I've always said when it comes to acting, yeah, I'd rather just play a role where I can be myself. That's why that crop circle thing was so easy for me, because I'll just be myself. You get me? If I can get in my little one-liners, I can just have my energy. Then yeah, I'll do acting. But I don't know if man would do a role where man's got to be a flipping. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just got to be like a mad role that I just wouldn't do. You know?
Yeah.
It's not that deep, so.
All right. Who you listen to? I see you reviewing music and shit.
Yeah.
Who are you listening to? Who's Billy listening to right now?
I feel like I'm listening to like what UK wise.
Oh, UK first, yeah.
UK, I feel like I'm listening to where everyone else is listening to. Obviously, Nina, Potter, Haas. Who else am I listening to? Clavish, K-Trap. Like, man, listen to just
Listen to
whoever.
the same, yeah,
That's
yeah,
just who everyone else
yeah.
listening to. You can trying to say. I'm trying to think who I should give. Obviously, Little Torment. I like Little Torment. Tef and Boost are dropping. I'm looking out for that one still. Yeah, a couple PS is dropping. I listen to them. Man. Me, I just listen to like. I don't think my music taste is that, but American wise. Called Out Black still. I can't like I'm like he was waiting for me to say that still. Carl, you know what it is? He thinks he put me on the Kodak, but he didn't. Though he
Who
did.
put you on? Who put you on the code?
Bills behind the camera. He thinks he put me on the Kodak. He never put me on, bro. I basically grew up with Kodak, bro. Literally, man. That's my homie.
You're only
day
12,
one,
man.
bro.
Bill's put you onto code.
Man's day one, bro.
You know, Bill knows he
That
put you
ain't
onto
your
code. Man,
generation.
I grew up with Kodak, you know.
I grew up with him. That's my homie, man. Ask him about me, man. But nah, Kodak. That's my
Kodak's
number
cool.
one. I listen to him all the time. Who else in America do I really rate, man? I only really rate that the underground ones, to be honest with you. Like, obviously, Baby and that are cold. Dirk is cold, but his new album's kind of meaty. Fucking, I like there's a youth called Young and Ace. I listen to him a lot. Like Teen, I listen to like a lot of the underground ones, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I've always been UK rap heavy though. That's all. I've always been UK rap before American stuff.
You're not listening to Bugsy?
Nah, there was a time when he was my favorite rapper in the world, bro.
Down
Literally.
in that.
Like, you see, like when I first moved to Manny, bro, that's all I was listening to. When he was going back and forth with Chip, I was team Bugsy, bro. Like, he's fine the booth, I could rap that word for word, bro.
Yeah.
But obviously, he kind of went like commercial, and then he's more of a businessman now. You know what I'm trying to say? He's not really like he's not really rapping anymore. Like, you see, when he was rapping because he really had to, like,
The hunger.
bro, different. But obviously, man's happy for him anyway. So.
Of course. When that Chip Bugsy thing was going on, what was it like in Manny? For you,
That's all everyone was talking about, bro.
Yeah.
0-6 on Man of the Map.
Yeah.
Bro, that's all everyone was seeing, bro. That's all everyone was talking about. I remember going into school, and that's, bro, like, brother, it was a mad thing, right? Like, I felt like, obviously, I was in Manny before. That's when I moved to Manny. But, like, I felt like these men have an identity now. Like, it's being recognized, and I'm trying to say it to you. Like, and even though, like, Bugsy, like, I don't know, like Bugsy wasn't like associated to like a known set, and it wasn't like he was bringing bare people with him, but just the fact that we had someone that was really out there, and he was doing mad bro. Like Chip is like, when it comes to the Clash thing, bro, you don't get bigger than Chip.
Yeah.
And whatever side you're on, bro, you can't deny that Bugsy held his own, bro.
Yeah.
He went round for round with Chip, bro. Me personally, if you ask me, I would say Bugsy won, but that's just man are gonna tell me I'm biased, innit? But bro, however way you wanna look at it, yeah, Bugsy held his own with Chip. And like being from Manny, we just looked at that like raw, like you ain't trying to say it to you. And then after that, we had a couple more man still that really broke the barriers. You get me? Like Meeks, your H's, Free Samurai as well. You get me? A couple man still.
Yeah, Meeks is hard.
What about you? You ever make any music?
No, obviously, man, do like the freestyles on the M1 on the podcast and that, but that's the closest you're ever gonna hear to me rapping. Obviously, my only thing is, it just wouldn't be fair, man. Like, man's already taking over the internet thing. If I start rapping, I start taking over the charts. It's long, man.
Yeah.
You get me, man. Like,
Man got some bars though. I see from the freestyles that. Man,
yeah, but that's just playing around. That's playing around though, like.
Cool flow though.
Yeah, slyly, man. That's what I'm saying though. They don't want me to fully unlock it though. They don't want me to unlock it. Cause if I do, it's crazy. But it's crazy. Trust me. But I would never actually rap seriously. I'll never make music, honestly.
You're not gonna. No. Listen, you can't chase two rabbits, innit?
And also, it's just like I just wouldn't want it. I just wouldn't ever want to be a rapper.
Why?
I don't know, but like I just look at that and feel like, cause you know what it is, yeah. I just feel like bare rappers are just playing characters, bro. Do you agree with me? I'm saying that. Am I right?
I know what you're saying. I
I feel like I look at rappers, even when I meet rappers, I feel like they're always like, you know, sometimes I meet rappers, yeah.
So they're role playing.
Like, I remember Clavish had a bar, yeah, and he said, I'm meeting rappers and the rhymes they rap don't match the aura. And it's like, man's clocking that, you know?
That's
Because man's meeting bare man and it's like when they're with me, they're breaking character. You know what I'm trying to say to you? That's how it feels like, but then when the cameras are on, they're like, acting a certain way again. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And it's like,
yeah, that's
I don't,
dead.
yeah, you know what I'm trying to say to
I
you?
know
But
exactly.
yeah, with
always
me,
been like that.
I would never want to be a rapper because you see me, you see the beauty in just being able to be yourself. There's nothing like it's priceless.
Beauty.
Yeah, it's
Like,
freedom.
Man, nothing on my, no chips on my shoulder.
yeah,
Like,
it's freedom,
I'm able to be me, say what I want, and no one can tell me nothing, bro. And I'm trying to say that's why.
Especially in this game, you've seen it. Like you see the industry and how it is. Yeah, being free to just be yourself gives you the freedom to do so many things
I like-
that certain man can't do.
And
You get what I'm saying?
I feel like when rappers be people kind of look at them a certain way. When rappers really like be how they are, like for example, someone like Meek Mill, yeah, You know how Meat Mill just bare always on Twitter, just tweeting the mad thing, just saying the mad thing.
Yeah.
It made bare of his fans lose respect for him. Like, bro, why are you saying these things? Like, you're meant to be a street rapper from Philly. I'm trying to say, like, when rappers be themselves, they kind of backfire. So that's why I wouldn't even want to be a rapper.
Bro, being yourself, yeah. Even with music, being yourself will give you longevity, innit? Being
Exactly,
yourself.
bro. There's no
'Cause
limit
you
on that.
can't, You can't run out of being yourself. So
Literally.
that means whatever goes on, you just go with it.
And bro, no one can be you better than you, bro.
I'm telling you.
That's the way I
bro.
see it. No one can be you better than you.
Telling
Like,
you, bro.
if you're being yourself, you're naturally gonna be the best at what you do.
A lot of men don't feel comfortable to be themselves like that.
Exactly.
Dave and Central C, they dropped a joint project. Have you reviewed that yet?
Yeah, I did. This is off my channel still. Doing good numbers, so I can't lie to you.
What are you saying on it though? Aside from the numbers, what's your
Now, honestly, I said it all in my reaction. Like, you see, like the Sprinter tune, I didn't like that. I thought that was mad average for them anyway.
What's that? Which one?
The Sprinter tune, you know, the first release, the actual
one
music
they-
video they filmed, yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Man, listen to that. I didn't like that one. I'll be honest with you. I thought that was mad average. There was nothing about it that really like made me. Even like the hook that they've used, like there's nothing about it that made me want to go back to it again. The only reason man gave it second, third, fourth chance was because of the names and the numbers it was doing. But if I'm being true myself, I don't like that tune. But the EP they dropped, I'll give it to them. That was actually a hard EP. And that's the funny thing, because the Sprinter tune for me, out of 4 songs in the EP, the Sprinter tune was the weakest song, bro. So like when I said it was mid, obviously man, I was getting bare, like people were saying, oh, why are you saying that? But I was getting bare hate for saying it was mid, yeah. But compared to the other 3 songs in the EP, now people see why I said it was mid, because I knew they could go way harder. Yeah, I'm trying to say, like, the first song in there is called Trojan Horse, bro. They went brazy on that one. The last tune was hard. I think it was a good little EP, and I liked the meaning behind it. The fight was both their birthdays, like split the city. Like, I liked it. Like, I liked it. They're both like the number 1 linking up at the same time. Like, I like it. Like, I'm not gonna hate or anything. I think it was a good EP still. I think it was a good EP. You get me? But Dave definitely showed them levels though. Like, Central held his own, but there's a tune on there called Our 25th Birthday. Bro, Dave took my man to school on that one there. Took him to school, bro. Sat him down and said, bro, this is how you rap, bro. Yeah. The other tune, Sench held his own. But on the 25th birthday tune, Dave sat him down, his little bro him, I can't lie. It was treacherous.
So he done that on purpose.
Yeah, I feel like...
I'm
I'm surprised Sench even left his verse on there. Sench said, bro, keep this one for your album, bro. Just take my verse off there. Another one, bro. Because Dave hooked him on there, bro. Big up both of them though, because they're killing them, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're big in the game, man.
Literally.
Try. Probably.
Well, would you ever go? I don't know if you've been asked this already. Would you ever do music in?
Would I do music again?
Do you guys ask that all the time?
Yeah, all the time I get.
Yeah,
everyone asks me that.
I'm onto him. I'm telling him he needs to drop something.
Nah, you know what it is? Nah, I can't see it because it was something I was doing then and it was real. I was always like what you said, being real to life. Like my thing was real to how I was living and what was going on. My life's changed now. So if I did it, I'd have to talk about what I'm doing now. You understand?
Podcasting.
Then on top of that, say again?
Podcasting.
All of that kind of stuff and whatever else. And then on top of that, in my mind, it's like my son's listening to it. Certain things they ain't gonna want to. You understand? Youths are listening to it. Yeah. That stage there, I was on what I was on, but things change. You understand? So, like, I wasn't even that much on it when I was doing it. Like I was always fighting against it from the beginning. I was like, rapping's corny, man. I'm not rapping.
I'm trying to keep it PC. You know what I mean?
I'm not rapping.
Like,
Yeah, I'm not rapping.
You know what's funny? Cause obviously, man's like you're not really a man's generation, innit? So my introduction to you was through podcasting.
Yeah,
That's the funny thing.
A lot of people
I feel like, swear down.
A lot of people, bro. Your age, come on, you're not gonna know about that thing. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So what, you was big on that Channel U and that, innit?
Yeah,
P was big.
Or would you like rapping or grime?
Rapping.
Okay.
But no one else was really rapping then. There's only a few of us that was rapping then.
But being on Channel U was like a big deal back then, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and especially the way the man done it, because it's like, you know, like, it was one of them ones. It wasn't like man was affiliated to any form of gang, so it's like right. Like, you see,
I was just throwing dough.
See videos, then you just see P's video where it's just bare goons, bare this, that, and you think, who the fuck's that? Do you get what I'm saying?
I threw money at the videos to separate myself from others, to let people a lifestyle thing. See, like what you said, listening with your What do you say? Listening with your eyes. That was my thing. Like I said to the guys, like, listen, we're gonna show levels and show this is what we're on and what we're doing, and let people take it on that way. But it wasn't like I weren't one of them like I want to be a rapper. It was more a thing of like I wanted to just try and better the situation for me and my people, because everyone, like a lot of my guys were going to jail or anything was going on. So this was just like me, let's do something different to the normal. And thankfully, it's opened doors for me to be able to do all of this stuff. You understand? I've got businesses as well and stuff I do. Like I've got gyms and this, that, and other. So it's not just and other developments I do. So yeah,
man. You see like the transition into podcasting. And was there like a lot of ego you had to drop, like a lot of pride in that you had to drop, or was it just an easy decision?
I learned to. I learned to deal with my ego and pride long ago, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I'm very comfortable in my own skin.
Okay.
So it depends how you're gonna do it. The ego and pride was the risk that no one was gonna watch it.
Oh, okay.
That's the risk. That's where you put yourself up. I was willing in my mind to be like, you know what? First episode might not get watched. You're gonna have to build numbers from that, and that would hurt me. But I was willing to deal with it. In my mind, I said I'm willing to deal with that.
Yeah, no, that would kill.
That would kill because I had a vision in my mind. So I was like, I'm willing to do it for the greater vision to where we are. But first episode went off, got like 60,000 views.
See those thoughts, bro, about it might not go off. That's what stops bare people.
Oh,
Yeah, of
procrastination.
course,
Yeah,
of course.
come on,
Stops
man.
bare. That almost stopped me bare times, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, let me do this, but now no one's gonna care if I do this, though, man.
Yeah.
You know the ones, and
Yeah.
it's mad because you'll be so surprised how people perceive it, though.
Yeah.
Bro, we procrastinate over everything, and it's not till you do it. It's like even like Pete, like saying, even coming out and saying he's gonna do the podcast thing. You don't know. It's like when you've been away for time,
You don't
I
know what the
I
reaction's
you may
gonna
not
be.
Talk about it, but I know for Pete, you don't know how the street, how everyone's gonna receive you. Do you get me? Because you ain't been around. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So it's
Or you
like,
might from the same area or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
from the
same, yeah.
bits.
But thankfully for me, the best thing that's come of this with me is that when I was doing all of these stuff, we didn't have the access you had, so there was no social media, this, that, the other, to get that feedback. I've got the feedback through the
That's what I was
podcast.
gonna get to. Yeah.
Me doing the podcast and everyone coming and saying, yeah, I'm gonna pull up. All the artists pulling up saying, yeah, we was watching you. I didn't know it was like that, bro.
Yeah.
So everyone pulling up. That's why you see so many guests come to the couch. It's from that. Like you see Lippy saying, no, but we was watching them. You see this one coming and Gets and so on and so forth. Like those are my peers. Gets and that is my peers from Channel U times. But everyone's gone a direction. But the good thing with me, I say good thing because it's benefited me, is man was always happy for it. There was no hate in my heart. Like if I stopped doing music, which I did, and I watch others continue on and smash it, I was happy for them, bro. I was like, yeah, sick. I was very happy for all of them, bro. So now in time, there's no bad feeling. There's no, you was hating on me though when I was doing my thing. Niggas can pull up. Niggas like, yeah, we're pulling up. We're coming to check you. You're doing the podcast. We watch it. And people fuck with this podcast. This ain't no little podcast. You understand? So
No, it's not.
yeah, so we're just thankful, bro, man. It's just, I'm happy with what goes on. Sometimes I could have done that to be doing this. You see what I'm saying? This could be what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, literally.
Literally, you understand? Because at the time, there weren't no money in it and all of that.
Yeah.
Man was fucking throwing more money at it than what man pulling back. So no, I don't think I'll do it again. Maybe people keep asking me one more project.
I said man just has to do the remix to Fresh and drop that.
Well, so if man was to actually do research on you, like what music, what song, what project should I listen to take in?
You can YouTube Fresh. You can listen to Fresh. Watch my Westwood freestyle.
Oh yeah.
Just for the hustlers. Yeah.
Hard, man.
Yeah, I'm saying, and even for the people watching, put in the comments if you should drop the remix to Fresh. I feel like you should drop a remix to Fresh for everyone. innit? I've been
Fresh
onto
was
it.
going off. Fresh was going off.
Fresh was going off.
But
But
the
you
thing-
listen to it, you're gonna know. You're gonna.
But I was
understand.
the worst
It's
though,
ahead
bro.
of his time still, because I banged it. Remember when I rang you?
Yeah.
I rang him. I was on my way to somewhere and I shouted him, and I was banging Fresh in the car, and I was going mad in the car, and I rang him. And I was like, bro, like you need to bring this back out. Like the tune's
People was
mad.
going
You get me?
But I was the worst with I would do something sick and then just go back to what I was doing differently and not care. I didn't know about all of this, what was going on.
And you've been in the content scene for a bit because with SE Dons and that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like you've always been like in front of camera things kind of been natural to you. innit?
Naturally,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
natural.
When I watch SE Dons, like I don't know. There's something about the Dons, like everyone there just feel like they were meant to be there. You know them ones.
Yeah.
I think
mad.
so. I think
Yeah.
so. And I always said, Doug, something about when Doug was on camera.
Yeah.
Some star quality business going on.
Big man
100%.
thing. But he was a fan favorite on there still.
Yeah,
tell-
yeah.
Frank,
They
tell him
try to get
again.
rid of me, you know.
Tell him
Oh,
again.
They were
yeah.
gonna try to get rid of me.
Doug
I
always
said,
likes to
"Doug,
let them
cancel
know that.
him, though.
Let them know again.
always
Let
do
them know
that, always
again.
do
Yeah, they
that.
was
They
looking
were
to
ready
get rid
push
of
me
me.
out the door. So I had to do my thing. I had to do the vote for Doug. You remember? Because you watched it. So do you remember
Yeah.
when we played at Fisher? And I was in the car and I was like,
Fisher, I can't remember this.
yeah, and
How
I was
long
in
ago
the I was in the C class and I'm like, yeah, vote for Doug to play.
I don't remember that. How long ago was this?
That was like at the very beginning. So that was like
so
early. Like that was when we just switched to the green kit. I think before we had the yellow kit and we just switched to the green kit. And I must have did the whole vote Doug to play thing. And I think that's when in the comment sections you will see vote Doug, vote Doug, vote Doug.
You man do the Dons 11 thing now, innit? So like the old G's and the new G's.
Yeah. X1s, yeah, we played the other day. We played on Sunday still.
Doug's one of the number one. See, but now you're like one of the number one faces of the Dons.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I just step in and do my thing with the boys. You know what I
Big up
mean?
them, man. No, big up Don Straps, you know.
Yeah, that's home team. We're all from same ends, bro. Them man was from that estate
Yeah,
at the
man,
top
man's
of
a
the
big
road.
fan. Man was a big fan of the Dons. Still. I remember when I
But I
bought.
think got me ready for this. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like the whole being behind the camera thing, like got me ready for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Hondo, man, Hondo.
Yeah.
It's baby steps, don't it? You got to build up to it. Cause even like me being at Pirate Radio, like see M1, if I jumped on M1 podcast straight away, it might not have banged the same, but because I was doing Pirate Radio first, a couple other things. Yeah. By the time I jumped on M1, I was ready. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So, yeah.
So yeah, natural now. As soon as the camera comes on, you're not even, you know, like some people are like semi-aware of it. You're not even.
But I didn't even know when the cameras were on. I didn't even know when we started filming. Like you just start talking to me. And
I didn't want you to know. Grab some more water, man. I can tell you. Don't be shy. Take the bottle next to you.
Yeah, take it with you. Take it with you.
Next to you and all of that.
Now, man, have been generous today, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, have been generous still. Bare water.
Hey, everyone can get a water still. You need a water phone, you know this?
Shout out to my cousins back home, man.
Yeah. Shout out to your cousins then back home as well. What's that tracksuit? Ben Jar.
Yeah, Ben Jar.
Shout out Ben Jar, man.
Come on.
Patterning man up. Tell them that you need a size a bit smaller on the trousers though. They're kind of flapping still.
Big man thing. Oh, you said, wait, what? Wait, I didn't even know what you said.
He said the ankles are swinging out.
Yeah, he got up. He was doing the most when you got up there still with it. Yeah. Or maybe is that how you're wearing them now?
It's a flare thing now, man. Flare thing. You have to go out a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that.
What, the Ben Jar do the flare ones, yeah?
Yeah, nah, literally.
Say no more.
Yeah. So talk to me. What's the plan moving forward now, Billy? You said
plans moving forward.
What should we look out for? What should we be looking out for as we start to wind things down and bring it to a close? What should we be looking at?
Bro, my main thing I'm pushing is my Twitch, innit? I know I said it already, but make sure you don't follow my. Cause no one's really Twitch streaming like that in the UK, innit? Nah. Especially like the demographic man's streaming for.
Is it
like,
picking up fast?
Yeah, it's picking up. So none of them are on Twitch.
I feel you with the Twitch thing because I stream on Twitch, innit?
Oh, yeah?
And I think like it was slow. Yeah. But since I jumped on the whole DB server doing the whole.
Oh yeah. I've seen you on there. Yeah, I've seen you on there.
Jumped up now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man's trying to do more roleplay as well.
Yeah.
What? GTA roleplay.
GTA
roleplay. GTA. It's a game.
No, you should jump on.
Man's been on there. Man's been on there a couple of times. I need to be more consistent. I'm always busy doing other type of streams, innit?
Yeah. Nice.
Obviously, in terms of like man's stream, man's literally trying to bring like the podcast blueprint onto Twitch, bro. Literally, like bring like big guests on, like just have proper conversations. Like I'm trying to say, like just do anything a man would do anywhere else, but just do it live on Twitch. Yeah. I'm trying to say,
the man don't understand the revenue.
Literally,
the revenue split on Twitch is mad.
It's mad.
Yeah, the revenue split on Twitch is mad, and I think people
people
sleep on it.
It's mad because like now it's the point where the biggest streamers in the world are making more money than the biggest athletes and biggest podcasters in the world.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, like there was Aiden Ross. They gave him 150 M's for 2 years.
Now he started saying nigga and shit.
Yeah, he's moving mad now.
And there's
some controversial shit.
But the next thing they just signed a deal, crazy. 80 M's for 2 years, bro. Imagine, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy.
I see. Even with my platform, yeah, and the money that I've made from just like streaming, yeah, like the little money I've made in the 2 weeks that I've properly been doing it, and even how quick my platform's jumped in the 2 weeks I've been doing it properly, yeah. Like I can only imagine the man them that are coming online and they got. Like, look, Kai said that.
That man is
he's got
making
50,000 people on there religiously watching it all the time.
Bare donations, bro.
So it's bare donations.
One thing I said about the UK audience is stingy, though, man. Them no one donate, them no one sub up. You know what I'm trying to say? But obviously, that's why man's just got to branch out outside of the UK.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Bro,
like niggas always want to sit there and like blame on the UK won't take me in the UK that, bro. Fuck that, bro. Man, we'll just find somewhere else. And when you know what's so funny? When they take you in somewhere else, the UK will take you in. That's what they done with Central C, bro. When they see him getting in the club with flipping all these Americans guys and getting love in Australia and Germany and Netherlands, that's when the UK think, oh shit, he's one of us. Let's take him. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, like, that's the blueprint you got to follow, bro. Like, don't wait for the UK to take you in, bro. You know?
Go do your thing.
Literally.
Yeah, worldwide bit. So you're taking it global. What's the American love like? Because that's what
American love. Yeah, like, man's actually got more love from America than I would have expected, you know. Like, man's got a lot of love for them, but it's not like, man's not cutting to be accepted by them. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I feel like, he always tells me that, like, you feel like tables are slowly turning, like, there's going to be a scene where UK is the thing soon. Like, cause man's seen it already. Like, it's very, like, even that Sancho Dave project outsold all Americans, bro. Like, it's the #1 streaming thing on Spotify right now, full stop. You know what I'm trying to say? So, like, things are slowly turning, like, towards the UK side. Like, man's seeing that speed coming to the UK, watching football matches. I'm trying to say to you, so things are slowly turning in our favour. So who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe like man will even have to branch out eventually. Maybe they'll be coming over to us. You know what I'm trying to say? So you get me, man. But regardless, man, just doing my thing, head down, focus on what's next. Literally.
Yeah. That's a great look. Well, yeah, big up to yourself and everything that you're doing. Nothing but ratings, man.
Nah, love having
I'm
me,
following, man. I'm watching. You're smashing it still. Can't.
Nah, likewise though, man. Likewise though.
I appreciate
You too
it,
as well,
bro.
man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, man. We're here doing our part. You get it. But no, you're smashing it, bro. You're on so many platforms doing so many things. Like, I switch on and just see you in everywhere, bro. Talking on everything. You just got to keep that work rate up. What's the team saying? Shout out the team in the background, man. You're
Literally
not
just
giving the man them there.
Bro, man, just go working right now. Literally, but you know, with man was doing it on my own for so long, bro. Obviously, man's been tapped to with bills from pretty early, innit? But in terms of like actually hands on, I've been doing shit on my own for so long, up until like start of this year, innit? And like obviously, got to a stage where man knew I needed a team, but like man was having so much management offers from like.
So what made you choose? What made you select the?
I didn't even pick them. It's kind of like.
Man just
It just happened.
It's happened.
It's a line. I'm trying to say, like, man never woke up and said, yeah, I'm going to choose these man to be around. It's just like, man ends up around them naturally, and that just lets me know it's meant to be. Because if I tell you, like, the names of, like, management that offered, man, you'd think, why do you sign with them? Why do you sign with them? Why do you sign with them? But it's like, I don't know, man. Like, man didn't even choose to, by the way, man didn't even sign nothing, but man didn't even choose to, like, be with them like that. Like, I didn't wake up and think I'm going to be with them, but I don't know, like, things just align naturally. You know what it is with me? I'm a person where man's kind of, I'm not hard to manage because of my attitude, but it's because of what I want for myself. Yeah, that's what makes me hard to manage because I know bare man can't give me what I need. You know what I'm trying to say, and I feel like most things that I need, I could get it by myself, but I just need people around me that got the same vision and that
that's
like
what it is.
that I get along with. That matters more to me than anything, bro. Like, there's got to be people that understand me as a person before work, before anything. People that I could bring around my mom and we could just talk, like even not even about what, just talk what I'm trying to say to you. So obviously, when I met Bills, man's always known who he was. Before even he ever reached out to me.
Come on, man, them superstar managers there.
Literally.
Come on, look at you shaking.
And then I remember him reaching out to man. Obviously, man just kind of tapped in. We was kind of linking up here and there, and then naturally, man just kind of stuck with him. And obviously, Aki S to his left. He just kind of came. He came into the scene, and yeah, he definitely took the team to the next level as well. So yeah,
Good, man. It's
Yeah,
good.
everyone.
The right team can make all the difference.
Yeah,
How
nah,
does your mum feel about everything that you're doing?
say that again.
How does your mum feel about everything that you're doing?
Bro, tables turned, broski. Cause my mom was not rating it at first, bro. But no, it's not that she wasn't rating it. It was just like
Didn't
obviously she's
understand it.
Nigerian, innit?
Yeah, she
You
didn't
know how it
understand
go-
it, bro. You got to go by the book.
You know how it goes, and also I can't remember who I said this the other day. But you know, like man never officially told my mom like, yo, I want to do YouTube. I want to be a podcaster. Because number one, I didn't even know what I wanted to be like that. I had a vision, but I couldn't have told you what the vision was. I just knew I had a vision. So there was no point in me telling her what I wanted to do. I remember one time I tried to, and I didn't know what to say. So I didn't want to look dumb in it. I was kind of doing my thing. I wasn't lying to her, but I was kind of like sugarcoating a little bit, like I'm trying to say to you. And then naturally, as opportunities start coming, I could now show her. Instead of explaining to her, I could now show her. Like when that Foot Asylum thing came along, obviously she knows about Foot Asylum. She knows the shop Foot Asylum.
Come on.
So when I'm telling her that yo, like man's doing work with Foot Asylum, like man's signing with Foot Asylum, she's like, okay then. You know, just like, what can she say to that? And I'm trying to say to you, like, now it's like, it's not even because of the money. A lot of people say their parents change because of the money. Mom don't give a shit about the money. I can't lie, but my mum was just on the thing of she just doesn't want me to lapse in my education, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, man's still in uni.
You're still in uni now, yeah.
I'm still in uni,
Yeah,
so my
yeah,
mum
yeah,
doesn't want me to lapse in my education, but you get what I'm trying to say?
How many years you got left in uni?
I think 2 years.
Yeah.
I got 2 years. I got next year and the year after still.
Yeah, and
but
you're gonna
only-
finish, and I know you're gonna see it through and finish it as well. You're that kind of guy.
You reckon?
Yeah, you're gunny, bro. You're gunny. It's like I'm telling you, bro. You gotta finish that shit. You're gonna upset your mum and not finish uni, bro.
Obviously, man, don't upset my mum, but bro, it's hard, you know.
I didn't say it's easy,
Nah, I
but
hear
you
you.
could do it. I know you're gonna finish it, bro.
Inshallah, man. Inshallah.
Come on, bro. You got that, man. You can balance the book. You can balance it out, bro. You can balance it out. Management gave me one look like, boy, they're not sure if you're finishing that right. Might be about the bread still.
I'm not even
Bread
sure.
out there for
He
man.
just went back on his phone.
Man, if I missed that still.
I'm not even sure. I'm not even. But you know, it's not that I don't want to.
Nah,
but
it's
it's
not.
like, man's
Listen,
got so much.
we all know it can be done without uni, but if it's something personal that you feel that you can get done, you should try and do it.
Yeah, no,
Bro,
Hondo, I hear you. I hear you.
If you can, if not, and it goes another direction, so be it, because you're gonna be successful regardless.
Inshallah.
Also, as well, I know you lost a brother. And you turning it around now, like what you're doing as well, bro. Like to pick up, and I know it's devastating. I've lost a brother in my family. It's devastating to the
fair
family, parents, this, that, other. So you turning tragedy into triumph the way you are as well. Your brother will be proud of you, bro. Trust
Yeah,
me.
definitely.
Your
man,
mum, your
definitely.
parents, everyone proud of what you're doing, bro. I'm definitely proud of what you're doing. as
No,
well, bro,
thank you,
watching
man. I
us.
appreciate it.
And I enjoy the work that you're putting in. So big up every time.
Mm.
It's Billy the Goat.
Come on, man.
Big
Come
Doug,
on.
Winners
Doug.
talking.
Winners talking.
Winners
Pound
talking,
sterling, the
you know what I
hustler.
mean?
We wrap it up there.
Yeah, man.
Phenomenal.
Guys, man. Love, man. I appreciate it.
Love, Brody.
Love.